Sorry, Mum. It's just been a bit lonely here, you know what I mean, during lockdown and everything. So I've been playing with me dongle again. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. I'm here today with the Hidizs S9 Pro. This is a dongle DAC. And before we get into the specs and all the stuff, I'll just quickly show you the box, because it's a pretty nice box. I know you only use it once, but I just thought I'd show you that. I'll show you what you get inside. You get, obviously you get the DAC, you get a USB Type-C to Type-A adapter, you get Type-C to Type-C data cable, and a plastic clip-on case, and perhaps most important of all, you get 2 high-res audio stickers. That's what you get. Unfortunately for iOS users, you have to get a lightning cable separately. Yeah, I know. So many of them are doing that. So I've been using this one. This is from the this is the Hidizs Lightning to USB-C. So let's get on with it. Have a look at the DAC itself. It's pretty small, as you can see there. It's typical size for a little dongle. Quite handsome. It's CNC aluminium chassis. It's all one piece. On the front and the back panel, it's got this sort of glass cover, which is a fingerprint magnet, but it does look very shiny. On one end you've got your USB Type-C port, and on the other end you've got your 3.5mm single-ended output and 2.5mm balanced output. And as far as the build goes, that about sums it up. I'll show you what it looks like real quick in the case here. Just clips in like that, and there you go. You can whack that on your pants, clip it on your ear, or whatever tickles your fancy. So let's have a look here now. I'm going to use the Hidizs cable. That's a bit of a bummer. Oops, gonna break it. So just like most dongle DACs, it's a simple matter of plug and play. You plug it in and wait for it. There you go, it is up and running. So I'll take that out for a minute. We'll put the old Hidizs cable in there. This cable, by the way, it's got a permanent kink from how it was folded up in the box. So I can't seem to get rid of that kink. Maybe a bit of a blow dryer, some hot air. I could manipulate it back to straight. Yeah, so here it is, and I've been using this primarily with my Windows 10 PC via the USB-C port, and just like with the iPhone and Android phone, it's a simple plug and play matter. You just plug it in, you don't need to install any drivers or anything, it's up and running. Now, I can't remember what the supported bitrate is. It's 32 bits, 768 kilohertz or something along those lines, but you can do DSD for up to 512, I believe, and I did test DSD on my computer and it plays it just fine without breaking a sweat. Now inside the S9 Pro, you've got a Sabre ESS 9038Q2M DAC chip. Exciting stuff, I know. And in terms of output power, from the single-ended you get 100 milliwatts, and from the balanced out you get 200 milliwatts. So in terms of dongle DAPs, that's pretty high output power, and in fact it can drive most reasonable sort of portable headphones just fine. In fact, these are my The Audio Phantom headphones, including the crusty pleather flaking headband there. And these aren't particularly hard to drive, but the sensitivity is pretty low. But using the balanced output from the S9 Pro, no worries at all. Heaps of headroom left, heaps of volume, nice muscular sound. Like, didn't sound like it was struggling in the least. And honestly, to my ears, I don't think it lacks anything compared to a budget desktop DAC in terms of driving this one particular headphone. The S9 Pro's got heaps of output power, more than quite a few of the other dongle DACs on the market. And around this price point, by the way, the price for this is about $100 or $112. Fluctuates a bit depending where you look. So it's kind of, it's not one of the ultra budget ones, but for a balanced DAC, it is, yeah, it's still quite affordable. There are obviously no physical hardware playback controls or playback buttons on the device, so you'll have to do that from your phone or the computer or whatever your source is. So here's what it looks like with some IEMs plugged in. This is the new Whizzer HE03 IEMs. This review is in progress. But yeah, it just looks like that. Oh, I should put these stickers on. I should put both of them on. Right, so let's get to how the sound is on the S9 Pro here. And I got to tell you what, this is another little DAC that surprised me with its audio quality, you know. First of all, the output power, I was impressed by that. I was like, wow, the amount of headroom you got left. There's no way I'd be turning this up to full volume on just about everything that I own. But in terms of the actual audio quality, this is a really good one. The sound is very transparent. It's an uncolored sound. It's very neutral sound. The detail retrieval is fantastic. It's a fast sound, like the transients and decays are fast. But the thing is, what makes this one so good is it sounds very musical. It's a very natural, organic sounding DAC. But despite that, its technical performance is excellent. Like I mentioned, the speed, the end-to-end extension, the instrument separation, and the black background you get, which, you know, really assists in getting a nice, clean, holographic 3D image. The sound stage is wide and quite large. Yet at the same time, the notes don't feel truncated. They feel rounded. They feel smooth. There's a smoothness to it, but all the detail is there. So yeah, in terms of sound, this is a really, really good one. Would it be better than my current sub 100 favorite, the Hidizs FC3? No, not really. I would put them about on par with each other. But the thing is, with this one, you also get the the balanced output, and you get a lot more output power, which ultimately makes this versatile and valid with more types of headphones and hard to drive planar IEMs, etc. Some of you might be thinking, what about that Sabre glare? And you know what? That was a thing for quite a while, but I think in this day and age, it really comes down to the tuning. I find Sabre DACs can be just as smooth as AKM ones, or Burr Brown for that matter. But you know, yeah, this overall, I'm not going to ramble on for too long, but the sound quality from the S9 Pro is really, really good. It's detailed, technical, it's musical, loads of power, and just overall, I'm very impressed with the sound. And I think for the asking price of $100 or $112, this is a pretty good value one, and you definitely should consider this if you're looking into getting a dongle DAC for your phone or your PC, laptop, whatever. Well, that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Don't forget there's a link to the full written review in the description below, link to my social media channels below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, Parfam Audiophile Style. And if you're new to the channel, want to see more reviews like this and these in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see you later.